Hey, beautiful women from around the world, how are you doing? This is your host, Yemi Majekudumi from Widow Recovery Secrets. I hope you're well. Thank you for downloading, sharing, and listening to our podcast. Do continue to share. And if you can, rate us, please. We do appreciate your rating. A 5-star is good. And if you're just coming on this platform for the first time and you're fairly new, widow, I'm sorry for your loss. I hope you find courage, strength from what you hear on this platform. I've made it my mission and vision to empower widows and to just equip. I've walked this journey for over 9 years now, and each year gets stronger and I learn new things, and so I'm here to share them. So today is podcast 131, and the topic today is I'm giving you 5 tips on how to fight the voices and doubts when you enter a new season of greatness or success. Has the change you have always wanted now happened? But does it still feel daunting being in this new season? Is it feeling uncomfortable, or are you doubting if you can succeed in your new? I refer to your new as any change you have acquired that was always something you dreamed for, and you're now in it. You now have got it. So where do you go from here? And this could be a new job, buying a new home, a bigger home, a larger home, a grandiose home, starting a new business, finishing that book eventually, paying finally on that dream holiday you've always wanted. Just to mention a few. As we are mere mortals, yearn every day for the other side, which tends to look greener than where we are or where you are. When you get to the other side, you should prepare your mind before setting into this new success. Because why? Fear will try to sow seeds in your new. Like you could start to feel the following. Ask yourself questions such as, can I really make it in business? Who will like or buy my book? Will my new neighbors embrace me? To mention a few, these are all symptoms of fear termed in the world as imposter syndrome. The question to ask is, why are you doubting yourself now when you spent so many years wanting to be in this new season or achieving what you have? What it is that your new is not comfortable, as it is unfamiliar. You can start to feel totally out of your depth, yearning for your past. It doesn't sound rational, but it can happen to you, and so be aware, or it could be happening to you now, and this could be what I'm trying to explain to you. So fear starts to convince you of not being able to stay in your change and that you won't be able to make it or maintain it. You must work very hard again to refresh and focus on your why and dreams and objectives and aims for the need to be in this new season. To illustrate this, it reminds me of a story in the most read book in the world, quotes the Bible Society, when a group of people called the Israelites were oppressed in a land called Egypt because the indigents felt threatened by them and feared because they were quite strong that they might take over the land. So they employed them in the most oppressive jobs. Yet they grew stronger and stronger. However, they asked constantly in prayer to be saved. And the Lord sent a helper, a prophet in the form of Moses, to take them out of this oppression, the land of Egypt. So when they finally left Egypt and they faced challenges, what did they start to do? They started to moan, complain, as many of us always do, that they would rather have stayed in Egypt and died. What a thing to say. And this typifies what we do when we find ourselves in the future we have worked so hard for and prayed for, and then we want to run back to the familiar. So how do you maintain your new and not revert or run back to Egypt? I'll give you 5 tips. Find your tribe of similar minds that will keep you inspired. There's always a community on or offline doing what you have just done or have achieved what you are aiming for. Number 2, review constantly your goals and keep them before your sight daily. That means look at them, read them all the time. Number 3, use scriptural words to affirm your spirit daily. These are words from the Word of God. I've always said I'm a Christian, so that's my foundational truth. There is absolute power behind the words of God, rather than just affirmations. The former holds your inner spirit firm and strong and feeds your doubts with encouragement and the spirit of abundance and being able to do all things. Number 4, maximize your time and appreciate and use every opportunity. Number 5, cultivate your creative and curiosity muscle daily to build systematic structures for success. To conclude, my words of promise from the most popular book states, you walk by faith and not by sight. You are able to do all things through Christ who strengthens you. The Lord who promises to sustain you and who brought you out of Egypt, which is the past you were getting out of, will not fail you now. Be encouraged. Signing off now. I hope this helps a bit. Short and sweet. This is your host, Yemi Majekodumi from Widow Recovery Secrets. Be encouraged. Do share, download, and thank you for listening for the podcast. If you can, leave us a feedback on our feedback sheet on your wherever you're listening from. And don't forget to rate us. A 5-star is good if that's how you feel you're getting something from it. And for my next workshop on managing fear and the impact on your mental well-being, you'll find the link in these summary notes or go to walkingoutofwidowed.com. walkingoutofwidowed.com. Thank you and have a good day. Bye-bye.